Well, hello everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope you're all having a wonderful December. It is time to talk about plan to pan for next year. I'm excited about this video. I've been planning out what I'm going to do for quite some time now. I'm finally ready to nail a few things down, I think, and what I want to finish. I have my mug of Earl Grey tea here. Let's get started. So I often wear my sunscreens as primers, so I do try to use up my sunscreens that way. I really want to try and use this one from Versed Up next year, so this does expire in June of next year. I honestly don't know if I will reach this goal, but I'm going to try, just because the one that I'm currently using up, I have several months left, and this is a big tube of sunscreen as well, so anyway, I'm gonna try. This is the Guards Up Daily Mineral Sunscreen, SPF 35. My goal is to always use up at least 2 foundations per year. So I will be trying to finish up, well, I'm pretty sure I will finish up this one from Yensa. I'm already working on it this year. This will be one I want to finish next year. This is the BC foundation. It's what I'm wearing today. It is a really beautiful product. This time of year, it does get a little heavy on my skin, so I cannot wear a full pump. Even half a pump is more than enough of this at this time of year. In the summer, I can use a full pump. There's something about how just when my skin is a little drier, this can look a little heavy on my skin. But this is another one I'm trying to finish off before the expiration date, because it does expire in April of 2024, which I'm on track to finish this up before then. The second foundation that I really want to make sure I finish up next year is from MAC. So this is the Face and Body Radiant Sheer Foundation. Even though this is one of my oldest products, I was really resisting working on this to finish it because I love it so much. But I did finally purchase the correct shade for me. This one's a little dark, so I only usually wear it in the summertime. But since it is such a sheer product, I could pull it off at other times of the year. This was laying down, so it's clinging to the sides a little bit, but I believe I'm about halfway through of this product. So I'm pretty confident I can finish this next year as well. Whenever I do get to work on this every day, that will be a joyful time. I just love this product. Concealers, I don't know what I'm gonna do for concealers. The one that I'm working on this year is just taking so long to even show progress. I'm probably just gonna continue working on that one. That's my Glossier one. Here, I'll grab it real quick. My Glossier concealer looks like this. I've had it for a really long time. I'm honestly concerned about it starting to get expired. I've had it for so long. But if I do decide to continue panning this, I really don't know if I'm going to put it in a project, just because it's a really boring product to update. Like, it just always looks the same. Other than that, I don't really have another concealer I want to finish. I do try to keep a really small concealer collection because they take me such a long time to finish. So I might not work on a concealer next year. I might just rotate through the ones I have. For bronzer, my goal is to finish 1 per year. And that's a relatively new goal for me. I finished one last year, or actually it was this year, that felt so amazing. So I'm gonna try and do the same this coming year. So I'm gonna give myself an easy goal to reach. This is just a mini from Nude Sticks. This is the Nudies All Over Face Bronze color in the shade Bondi Bay. And this only has 1.8 grams in it, so I'm super hopeful I can finish this off relatively quickly. I don't think I'm going to start working on this in January though. It's pretty warm on my skin, and in the winter I do like to work on my cool rosy toned bronzers. So in the spring summertime I'll roll this in and hopefully finish it off and reach my goal for the year. Now for blush, I have finished off blush in the past, but I have such a large collection that I actually much prefer to rotate through it on a regular basis using my Shop My Stash. Trying to use up a blush just makes me sad, because then I think of all the beautiful blushes I'm not using. I hope that makes sense. But this year I think I do want to try and hit pan on one of my favorite blushes. So from Tower 28, this is the Beach Please in the shade Magic Hour. And I've talked about this blush so much on my channel. I absolutely adore it. At this point, however, my packaging is a little broken. It won't fully close, so the product is more exposed to the air, and I noticed that the texture on it, it's just more thick and sticky than it was previously. Like, it still smells okay. I don't think it's actually expired. That's the shade there. Oh, I love that. So I think I would like to try and hit pan on this at the same time, while at the same time rotating through the rest of my collection. So highlighter is another product that I don't think I would enjoy panning to finish. I do enjoy panning to hit pan, however. I've only had that happen to me once with a highlighter, no, twice, and I'm gonna try and do that twice more next year, kind of give myself a big goal. So the first highlighter I want to hit pan on is actually in this palette from e.l.f. This palette for me is kind of on the chopping block. I don't really reach for that often, but I would really like to hit pan in this highlighter. And the shade is kind of light and bright, and I think it would be very pretty to work on in the winter time. So I'm planning on rolling this one in January, and I don't know, I'm hoping that by the spring I'll have a pan in that. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try. I think that would be a fun one to use in the winter time. Once I hit pan on that, I want to roll in this one from Flower Beauty. This is the Day Glow Highlighting Glaze. I have the shade Xtndr. This is getting older in my collection and I adore it. And I would just like to see pan in this. So this is a beautiful balmy formula, and it just gives your skin a beautiful skincare glass-like glow. And while I've been enjoying all the highlighters, this type of highlighter does generally rank highest for me as my favorite. So I know I will enjoy that whenever I get to roll that in. I do want to use up at least a couple lip balm, lip mask type products next year, and I really want to target these two. These are remnants from when I used to get Ipsy and BoxyCharm. I used to get a lot of the little beauty bags actually in the mail. So this first one is a lip mask from Kinder Beauty. And I have used just a little bit of this. So the goal will be to finish this up next year, as well as this one from Seraphine Botanicals. This is the Cranberry and Dew Dewy Lip Remedy. Also, I've barely touched this one. I hope this one's still okay. It still kind of smells like a fruit roll-up, so I think it's okay. I do want to finish off this Scandinavia spray next year. This is the makeup finishing spray. I don't often reach for this just because this is supposed to help your makeup wear a long time versus making your makeup dewy or whatever. So I often don't need a long wearing makeup spray, but I have had this in my collection for quite a while, so I think I'm gonna really enjoy panning this next year once I'm done with the one I'm currently on. So I should actually finish two. This one from Youthforia is the one I'm currently panning. So this will go into next year. Once I'm done with this though, I'm gonna love working on this. Another goal I like to reach every year is to finish off one lipstick product. This year, I don't think I'm going to reach my goal. I've been working on this one from Wayne Goss all year long, and I'm just not going to finish it by the end of the year, but I will be rolling this in next year, and it will be done. So that will be good. Hopefully it won't take too long in the new year. After that, I really don't know what I'm going to do. I can't decide if I want to roll in a seasonal Project Pan lipstick to just kind of work on, because I do find that I get tired of a lipstick after a few months. But if I decide to just go for it, I may reach for this one. I can't remember if I have this in my lipstick category or in like an other category, but this is from Kaja. This is the Heart Melter Moisture Melt Lip Gloss Stick. So it's not technically a lipstick, but it's kind of a lipstick product. And this is the shade Honey Bun. So this is a product that has the clicky thing on the end and it has a really cute little heart applicator, which I think that's unnecessary. I mean, it just kind of makes it hard sometimes to apply, but I really enjoy the shade. So it's a pretty strong contender. Again, I still am not sure. Another product that's going to be rolling into next year is this lip liner from Wayne Goss. I'm not going to be able to finish it by the end of this year, but I definitely want to have this gone next year. So I'm going to continue working on this next year, but then after that, I do want to roll in another lip liner. The oldest one in my collection is from ColourPop, and it's actually a great shade. This is the shade Beeper. But you can tell how old it is because now it wants to fall out of the... I just gotta put that back. But the shade Beeper is a really pretty cool tone shade, and I think that would actually go well with a lot of different lipsticks. But this is also a very creamy formula that I like to wear by itself as like a lipstick product. So I might just decide to use this as my lipstick product, even though it is just a liner. If I did that, that would actually help me finish this off more quickly as well. I do want to roll in an eyeliner. This one from Wet n Wild is one of my oldest ones. I actually have a backup of this that someone gave me, so I might as well finish off this one. This is actually my favorite brown eyeliner, and it's very inexpensive. I think it's $1 at Target, and you get a giant one. Let me show you the full size one, because this one I've been working on for a while already, so I've got a lot gone. But this is what a full size one looks like. So I've already done a lot of progress on this one, but it's taken a long time. So I'm hopeful that next year, just by focusing on this every day, I'll be able to finish this one off. Oh, I didn't say what shade this is. This is the shade Simma Brown Now. It's a very beautiful, rich brown. I want to finish off at least 4 glosses next year. That gives me 3 months per gloss. If I can finish off more than that, that would be amazing. But the 4 that I definitely want to finish off, this one from Beauty Pie is such a beautiful product. This is the Wonder Gloss Collagen Lip Oil, and I have the shade Nude Nectar. I want to work on this one. It's because I've had it for a little while. Still smells really good, and I'm just paranoid of it going bad before I can work on it. It's just such a nice formula that I don't want it to go to waste. You can see it's just mostly sheer. This would be, oh, it's going to be so nice to work on this. I also want to finish off my Neutrogena Hydra Boost Hydrating Lip Shine. I have the shade Berry Brown, and all of these are glosses that are older in my collection, so that's why I'm targeting them. So that one has a little bit more pigment, but it's also very pretty. From Bobbi Brown, I want to finish off this crushed oil infused gloss. I have the shade New Romantic. This will be another one I can't wait to work on. One's a little bit more pink. And then I'll probably work on this one in the spring or summertime. This is from Believe Beauty. This is their Lustrous Shine lip gloss in the shade Georgia Peach. So in general, I do try to target my oldest glosses. These 4 are not my very, very oldest. My very, very oldest lip glosses are glosses I don't want to pan. Like there's just some shades that are just not everyday wear shades for me, so I'm not going to reach for them to pan them. These ones, very much everyday wearable, so, and I'm really looking forward to using them. They're very nice form products. So there you have my basic plan to pan. If I really finish off that Nude Sticks one quickly, I might roll in another bronzer, but same for all these products. If I'm just having a really good year, I will obviously roll in more things. Hopefully we have a good panning year next year. I'm really looking forward to it. It's always very exciting at the end of the year to plan out planning projects for next year. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do for eyeshadows. I'm going to continue with my project Level Up. That has been really nice for me because I can go at my own pace and I have not been pressuring myself to have an update every month. Basically, I just give an update when I have reached my goal. So that has made it much more fun for me personally, but I feel like I do need to have some sort of project for all my single shadows. I'm possibly thinking of doing some sort of single shadow, no pan left behind types thing. If there's some sort of a single eyeshadow project you like to watch, let me know, because I'm really struggling to come to a decision about a single shadow project. So help me out here if you have a good idea. I look forward to your comments. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of 2023. I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.